Okay, hey, call sign. Sorry about the angle, but I'm just getting ready for bed. Now, here's the thing: Macs and PCs. Well, technically, I'm sort of like, as you say it. They have only Intel. Only the Intel PCs can be used with Macs. So you can't use an AMD processor because that doesn't have the Intel chipset. Okay, get that. We got the AMD Mac, the AMD PC versus the Mac and PC, or let's just both, like, they should be throwing away the word Mac and just calling it Macintosh OS X, because technically all it freaking is their operating system built on hardware. I'm sorry, Apple needs to get the fuck away from their hardware. They need to get their hands out of hardware and stick with software. Basically, Vista is a fuck up because, well, try to make it look like Mac OS X. You're probably having problems because you're like, oh, it's the operating system. It's probably something's wrong in your computer that is screwing it up. And if I get comments, well, you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what you're talking about, and bullshit, I know what I'm talking about. So shut up with the comments. I'm not commenting that's you, call sign. Other people that are idiots and don't know what they're talking about, okay? Um, I sort of agree with you. I don't use a Mac. I know Macs are a bit better, but Macs can't do everything PCs can. So that's where I'm like, Macs suck. The Macs suck, but you can do more things on a Mac, cooler things on a Mac. A Mac is not a gaming. If it depends on what you're doing, but okay, I would never buy a Mac and game on it unless it was certain games, because you can play most Blizzard games on a Mac. The only reason Macs don't have as much security updates as Windows is because they don't. Let's go hack a Mac. Like, that's why more Windows machines are hacked. A um. Well, let's throw in another freaking operating system. Let's go get the Linux, the Unix, the Fedora, the Linux, or the Linux. Those cores, those kernels, like, they're just as better than Mac, better than PC, but you have to learn. So, just we all should just stop bitching about our operating systems and our computers, especially a guy just bitching, oh, Macs suck. Well, like, what was the specs of this computer Mac you were using on it? Sometimes, if he's like, oh, the graphics suck, I'd be like, okay, it's not a game. Macs aren't built for games. Yeah, I can understand the graphics sucking, but also some Macs are built for video editing, video making videos. I'm not running a Mac. I'm running a laptop piece, a PC. I've never run a fucking Mac myself. I'd rather have a desktop, Mac desktop. But, like, I don't like Macs. Never used them. Well, I probably have. But hey, and the guy who made the comment, that's just, in my opinion, that's just stupid. In my opinion, I could say, in my opinion, I don't like your hair. Like, I don't have to, like, I just have to say, call sign hustler, I don't like your freaking hair. Or, without using the friggin', I could say I don't like your hair instead of in my opinion, first or last. Oh yeah, I don't like your hair in my opinion. That doesn't make sense. I'm just trying to ramble on about this. Today I only have a certain amount of time. Well, I hope you think about this call sign, and I hope everyone else before they freaking leave comments down there. Before you leave any comments about this video and say that, oh, you don't know what you're talking about and all this. No, don't leave a comment. I don't want those comments today. I don't want hater comments. I don't want dicks that think they know everything comments. I just want positive comments in this video, because I just want to know, why do people bitch? Like, people bitch over things that are so stupid. Like, to me, call sign is bitching because, well, you're bitching because you think your Mac is better than your PC. Well, one, your Mac is probably, if you're on a Mac, on a PC, you're running your Mac, a Macintosh computer, and you have a Windows kernel on a hard drive. It's gonna run a little slower. It's gonna boot up slower because it might not understand some stuff. It has to it has to go through longer to find things, because it could also be, one is because it's a memory hog. It does take up a lot of memory. You could not have enough memory to run. Well, you might have the minimum requirements, but you need the maximum requirements to run it at peak proficiency. So that could be your problem if you're running a Mac. And a lot of people don't like the new Macs because if something breaks in it, you lose your freaking Mac. Like, that's one reason I don't want to buy like a laptop, a MacBook's okay, but like one of the Mac Towers, if you look at it, they're nice, but all they are is a screen and some mouse and keyboard. That's all they are. It's a screen and a mouse and keyboard. So, call sign, leave a comment, post a video comment. I'd love to have a little discussion, like a positive discussion about this in the morning when we're both nice, bright and bushy-tailed, and you feel like talking. You want to talk about it. That's what I'd love to have. Even a debate, like why. Like, you can take the Mac side. I'll take the freaking PC and Linux, or let's just get rid of the Mac and PC, because they're the same. They're basically, you could throw in the same components on a Mac as you can on if you were to build your own Mac, which you can't do. But let's throw in the components. Let's just call them both fucking PCs. I hate how they started. They was like, this is a Mac. This is a Mac. Well, this is a PC. This is a PC. I'm a PC. I'm a Mac. What the fuck? You're black. Oh, you say Intel. Oh, you say Intel. Oh, we're brothers. They're the same. Okay, let's just stop getting into that. Why doesn't, like, everyone just stop calling them Macs and PCs? Just call them Macintosh operating system and Windows operating system, or Apple's operating system and Microsoft's operating system. Like, isn't it better? It's easier. It's much easier than saying or OS X and Windows Vista. Like, OS X is better than Windows Vista. Give me 10 points. Blah 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 blah. Well, so hey, actually, I like Vista. Works perfectly for me. I do get pissed off. It does close programs, but when I Control-Alt-Delete, it works. Okay, I guess this is Nightwolf signing off in 5, 3,